Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It is Kanyo here, and this is the platform where you'll be able to get to learn more about graphic and brand design. Okay, so if you are new, you may give me your like, you may subscribe to my channel so as you may get more news update whenever I post it. Okay, so in today's video I'm going to show you how to design a modern business card using Adobe Illustrator within 40 minutes. Okay, so let's get after it.
Okay guys, let's get started. As I've told you that we want to create a business card, and in this business card we want to create a business card. I have some project details here. Let me open our project. This is our project, so we'll be able to use this as our project for Pixel Craft Studio. Okay, so when you want to create a business card, this is Adobe Illustrator. I'm using Adobe Illustrator to use it to help me when I'm creating this type of business card. Okay, so what we'll do, as for us, we all know that business card is essential. You may be invited anywhere for a networking session, for a networking event, and then you are hurried. So you are in a hurry. So what you do, you hand out over your business card so as you may meet your potential client. So what we do, as you all know that the dimension of the preset details of Adobe of creating a business card is 3.5 inches. Let's start. You come here, this is our interface. You come to create new. Then after that you come to up to this point, you label it my business card. Then, as you all know that the preset details is 3.5 inches by 2 inches. That is the preset details of the document details. You want to create the document details which will hold our business card. Then at the moment you may leave it for RGB, for social media use, or CY1K where you are going for print. Okay, let me try to use CMYK. Then we create. So this is our document details. So what we'll do, you come here, you pick your selection tool. Okay, this is the interface of our Adobe Illustrator when you want to create your business card. As you all know, this is the white background, and this is our artboard. What we want to do is that we want to add our background color. And our background color, when you want to add our background color using Adobe Illustrator, is simple. You come here to the rectangle tool, you right click. You see, you come to the rectangle tool, you right click, click your rectangle tool. Let me reduce it up that point. Okay, yeah, okay, rectangle tool. Then you do something like that. Okay, then you try to minimize. Then make sure that you turn off the stroke button, turn off like that. Then you minimize, you continue to minimize after that manner. Are you grasping? Ladies and gentlemen, are you getting what I'm doing? Yes. Make sure that your design is really well. Then, as you can see our project, let me try to get back to my project. So this is our project. As you can see that this is our project. So what we will do, I have a brand name, the name of the videographer, the position that is holding the videographer, or a creative director, whichever. Then phone number, email address, website, location. Then we have the color palette that we have been assigned to use this type of color palette. So what we will do, we will come, pick this color number 1, Control C, you copy or right click, then copy. You come to your file, then you pick the text tool, sorry, no text tool. You come to this part where we want to change our background color. Okay. I activated the little turned off. Something like that. I will be able to turn it off. So what we will do, come here to our color, you left click, then you control, you paste, something like that. This is our background color, okay? So this is our background color of our business card. And what we will do, we want to add some text. Since we have been able to come up with the background color, we want to come up to add some text. And what we will do, you come pick your text tool, you do something like that, okay? Something like that. This is the part where we want to add our logo. As you all know that we come here to our project, Pixel Craft Studio. This is the brand. Come to Adobe Illustrator, light, Pixel Craft Studio. Okay, something like that. Then what we will do, we want to make our text, let me try to change our text to be white. The fill, you come here at the left side, fill, then you pick white, something like that. Okay, you may carry this up to that point. You know the advantage of you using Adobe Illustrator is that it gives you a lot of space when you are working on your artwork. That is the good side or the good advantage of you working with Adobe Illustrator. So what will you do? You will come here, text tool again, do something like that. Make sure that you are in caps lock, PC, okay? Highlight, change the font. You may change your font. You may try to change some font. Let me try to get Inter Garamond. Let me use Garamond. ED Garamond. Then let me add, yeah, something like that. Something like that. I have to change the color to white. You change the color white, something like that. Then at the right side, fill, left click, change it to white. Up to that point, reduce. Up to that point. As you can see, we want to create a logo. In short, what I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to get a logo. Since we don't have a logo, and our business card really, I could really wish it had a logo. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to create, to craft a simple logo for this type of brand, Pixel Craft Studio. So I'm offering 2-in-1. You may be able to learn how to create logo used by Illustrator, and you will be able to learn how to create business card in Illustrator. 2 concepts explained in 1 tutorial. Okay, let's proceed. If you are at this point, you want to create outlines. Come here, you right click, create outlines. Okay. After that, you may do something like that. You create outlines, something like that. If you see it's too big, you reduce something up to that point. Okay, you may ungroup, right click and group. If you want to group it, right click, then you group. Okay, so as you can see, everything is already ungrouped. So what we will do, I want to bring on something on here, okay? And what I will do here, Pixel Craft Studio. I want to come up with this type of logo. Remember that in our project it has given us some various colors, the color palette that we are going to use. Okay. So let me try to use this one. I want to use at least some various around 2 to 3 colors. Actually 3. This is the background, which it is a bit of dark gray. Then we have the white, and then we have a red. Let me try to get this version of red or red. Okay, something like that. Are you able to see? So we are at this point. So what we'll do, this is I want to bring on something here. I want to just offer something over here. Let me try to create something. Create something. It's really not mandatory. If you can use, not really mandatory. Okay, so what we'll do, you see how I've been able to come up with this. And you know, when it comes to logo, let's try to use a bigger variation of it. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay, you see how we have been able to come up with such type of a logo. Simple. Simple as that. Then we want to write our name. So what we'll do, we come with type tool, horizontal type tool. So horizontal type tool, you may come and write it something like here. Then we change your color to white, something like that. Then you write. Let me try to see. Right. Why is it there? You may come to this type of name, okay? You may remove this one pixel. Guys, are you seeing what I'm trying to do? Are you really grasping a concept? Okay, something like that. We have been able to come up with the logo of the brand, and we have been able to name it Pixel Craft Studio. So this is the simple logo. We have been able to create it. Simple, just simple as that. Pixel Craft Studio. Okay, so this is the type of logo. Let me try to make it this type to be bold. Bold. From regular, let me get around it. Something like that. I'm sure you can able to see how our business card really matters when it comes to us designing this. Okay, so what we'll do here, we have our logo. So we proceed next. We want to add, we come to our project. We come to our project. You see, we have write our name. When we do this, Pixel Craft Studio, we have done with that. Let's get ourselves to the name and the position. Come to here, pick your type tool, horizontal type tool, right. Reduce the font size. You say, what is the name we have been given in our project? You come highlight, copy, right click, you copy, come here, Control V, you paste, reduce the same font size. You see it is too big, you reduce up to, let me try to give it a 12. You adjust like that, just like that. Pick your text tool, you highlight, pick your eyedropper tool, you give it white. Okay, simple as that. Kevin Moreithi. Okay, we are good to go. We come here, pick our type tool, we come to our tools, we pick the line segment tool. We want to draw something on here, something like that. Okay, sorry, let me try to minimize this part so as it doesn't need to consume a lot of space. Something like that. Right type tool, do something like that. Then stroke. Then let's give it you add a stroke. When it comes to this, then you add a stroke. Then the color of the stroke, you may change. You may give something like this type of color. Okay, let me try to get the color stroke. You come to your project, you pick your color. Where is our color? This one, yeah, one red. You Control C. That's how you copy. You come here, you control, you paste, Control V. You reduce the hashtag. You press OK. That is how it is. Okay. So what you do, you come here. That is how the stroke it is being added. Okay, as you can see how it is. Kevin Moreithi. You may consider to make it somewhere like that. Okay, you come to your project again. Now we are done with this name. You come, make it. You come position videographer. You come to Adobe Illustrator, pick text tool. You highlight something like that. You control, you paste. Sorry, I never pasted. You come here to a project, videographer. You highlight, you right click, you copy. You come to a file, you Control V, you paste. You highlight, Control A, then eyedropper tool, white, something like that. Okay, this name is in bold. Videographer, you can make it a regular, no worries, no worries. Videographer, okay. So what we will do, this is the first page. As you can see, this is the front page of our design. And what we will do, we are done with the first part. On the first part of the front page, we are done with it. So what do we do next? What do we do next? Since we are done with the front part, then we want to proceed next. This is the first part. As you can see, we have the Pixel Craft Studio. We have been able to add a logo, a simple logo, or a simple icon. We have included the name Craft Studio. We have come here, Kevin Murray, videographer. Simple as that. No more, just designing. Okay. So what you do next? You come here. You want to add the second page. Highlight your artboard. You come. You see this part? Do you see this part? Are you guys really seeing this part? Which have already highlighted. Are you in a position to see? So this part, we have already done with it. What we do, at this point, what we will do next is simple here. You see this is our artboard. We want to create another one. We come here. Do you see at this part where we have the plus sign? Do you see my cursor? Add. Okay, we have been able up to add another artboard. So let's continue. We come at this point. We want to add our background color. Pick your rectangle tool. Come here. You pick your rectangle tool. You come. You hover over it. You come. As you can see, I like my design to have two background colors. Like one background color. Let me say one background color because it really communicates trust. Okay. You don't want to make your design to look professional. Okay. So something like that. So we have been able to come up with the second page. This is the front page. This is the front page. Then this is the one I'm creating. This is the back page. So what we'll do, you'll come to your file, you pick your text tool, you highlight, you come to your project, again, you come, you say, which part have you highlight this part, you say, I'm done with that part. Then you have remained with the phone, email, website, and location. So what we'll do, you come. So these are the details that we are going to make it in our second part. In our second page, come to Adobe Illustrator. Make sure you copy your phone number. You copy something like that. Something like that. Yes, copy. You come to your file, Adobe Illustrator file. Control V. Control A. What we want to do, we want to make this text to be white. Okay, so what we will do, come here, something like that. We want our text to be white. Okay, you may over outside any text like that, as you can see. But what I want my design to be this phone number, especially my phone number, because this is where people will be reaching me. I want to make sure that it is too big and bold. Okay, I will do something like that. Then I can come here. Something like that. So what we'll do, I've been able to add our number. What else do you want to add? Come to your project. Where is our project? Remember, we have done with your phone number. You should do something like that. You highlight. Then we have your email. your email, come, you control C, that's how you copy. You come to an Adobe Illustrator file, pick your text tool, do something like that, control B. Make sure that when you, like, I've been able to reduce the font size, since my email, I don't like it to be too big. It is only a simple proposal when I make it to only my phone number, but I wanted it to appear so huge. Okay, I'll reduce it like that. Now we are good to go. I'll be able to come up with my email. I come to my project again. I do away with my email. Okay, my email, I do away with you. I come to my website. I control C, I copy. I come to Adobe Illustrator file. I pick my text tool and I do something like that. I paste. Okay. After that, I make sure something like that. Something like that. Something like that. I want to make sure that, let me try to reduce it the font up to that point. Not really bad. I customize it in such a manner. By email, I'm done with it. Back to my project. My email up to that point. Then I come to location. Location, control, I copy. Then come to my design, text tool, do something like that, control V, I paste it. Okay, I want to make it white. I come, pick my eyedropper tool, do something like that. Something like that, okay? Yeah. So what we'll do here, it's so simple. You cannot leave your design at this point and say that you have already finished your work. So what you do, you add some icons. Icons that will signify that this is the phone icon. Icons that signify that this is the email icon. Okay, so the icon signifies, it brings a sense of visual unity. Okay, so what you do, you pick, come, there are some various soft websites you can able to get these icons for free. There's one flat icons. I've been using it for the moment, but this one you have to pay for it. Okay, this one you have to pay for it. This one you have to pay for it. Let me try to see if I have one. I have. Let me try to search something. Let me try to search email icon. Let me try to see if I can get. Let me try to get something like this. Then after that, I'll save image as. Let me try to give it as a link. Okay, not as a link. Then I can save it. Okay, email. I've been able to come up with the email. After that, icon. Let me try to say let me say call icon. You can able to come to pick here your any type of icon. Okay, right click, save images. be something like that. Okay, some are paid, some are free, some are paid, some are free. Okay, this is Flatcoin. Let me get to another one, website icon. Right click, this comes with a link, you have to pay for it. Save image as, you save. After that, what else have we been able to not add up? Location, location, location. Right click, save image as, something like that. You save it, simple as that. Now we have been able to come up with those icons. So we come to our project. What we will do, this is my phone number. I come to my file, to my downloads, logo review, then I come. Where is my call icon? I come, click this, drag, Adobe Illustrator file, copy. I use something like this. See, it's coming so huge. Inakuja na makasiriko yote. Coming with a lot of makasiriko. What we'll do, you want to make sure that your design, you know why it's misbehaving. Let me try to get another icon. This is the email. I drop it over there. Something like that. You resize like that. Resize. 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 That is an email. Resize. Resize. Email. Resize. Resize. Okay? That is an email. We have done with the image. We come here. We pick our location. Location. Location up to that point. Pick your mouse, you resize. Resize. You resize. Something like that. You resize, okay? Something like that, okay? What else are we come, that's the location. That is our location. Let's get another one for, let me do away with that. What else? Website. Come to your file explorer, website, come, download a file up to that point, minimize, you resize. That is how you resize. So what I will do, let me try to make it at that point. Resizing. So let me drop and drop it there. We come here, we have failed, we have done, we want one more, and that is called icon. Come, paste it over there. Resize like that. Resize. Resize up to that point. Resize up to that point. Make sure you resize them, all of them, okay? Resize, then you start positioning them in a well-accorded manner, okay? If it is email, email. If it is website, it is website, okay? You make sure that all these icons are the same. Another good side of this is that it gives you the guidelines to where every each should be laid on, okay? This is the location, Nairobi, Kenya. I feel like it's too huge. Let me try to remove it again. That can give us some extra space. Something like that. It's too huge. To do something like that. As you can able to see, this is how our design really look like. Simple as that. So we want to make sure that it really communicates well. You may make it both of them bold, okay? Bold. Kenya. Bold. Yeah. As you can see, something like that. The location, everything we'll be able to include in our design. Then this is the final design. How do you rate it? Final design. Final design. Final design. Pixel Craft Studio. The number, then the other icons, everything is included over there. When you are done, you come to File, Save. Then this is how you save it. Pixel Craft Studio, something like that. You can probably actually save all my PSD files over here. Something like that. Then you are able to, at that point you are good to go. So this is an editable design, ready for printing. Come to File, Save As. Then you want to make sure that your design, you don't save as. After that, after you have saved, you want to export. This is where you get to see it visually, or maybe on the screen. Export as. Then you can say PNG. Use all artboard 1 and 2. Export 300 ppi, something like that. Background color transparent. Then this is the final design. As you can see, our final design of our project. Okay,